Hello and welcome to New Mexico History. My name is Brandon Morgan and I am the instructor for this class. I look forward to getting to know each of you and working with you over the next 8 weeks. Hopefully this is the first video you're seeing here, so this is in the Start Here tab right before you go through the Getting Started information that is found below. Below this embedded video, if you haven't accessed it from the email link that I will give you, is a tour of the course. So I'm going to do a screencast to give you a tour of the course, just to kind of let you know where everything is and how to navigate the class. What I want to focus on in this brief video is how to purchase the text that we'll be using for this class. So we'll be using something called The History of New Mexico. I authored it, and I say a little bit more about that in the intro that I posted on the discussion board for CNM, and we've been using it for about 1.5 years now. But it turns out that we're going to have to switch platforms that we're using, and so right now we're kind of at a point where once you buy it, you click on the link and you buy it, it won't automatically go to your account. And so I'll explain how to get around that here in this video. The links to purchase the eText are available in the email that I sent out. They're also available in the syllabus, and there is a link as well in the instructor information section of the class. So I wanted to make sure there are plenty of places that you have to access it. Also, if you want to just type it in your browser, it's mile.cnm.edu. You go there and you pick the History of New Mexico. There's also an English text that's available there, so make sure you get the right one. Then you just follow the steps to make the purchase, and once you're done, you need to send an email to Jacob Lujan. He works in the distance learning department. His email address is jluhan99@cnm.edu. And so once you send him an email, just tell him, I made the purchase of the New Mexico History eText, and I need you to send it to my account for me, please. And then he'll be able to do that. It is a human operation, though, so it's not automatic. It doesn't automatically happen, when you send an email. So you have to give him a little bit of time. I would think within 24 hours, hopefully during the week at the most. If for some reason you wait until the weekend to make the purchase, you might not get it until Monday. So hopefully you make the purchase sooner rather than later. Then once you've emailed Jacob, you should hear back from him. But if it's been a few hours and you haven't heard back from him yet, you can go to inkling.com/read. I'll also type that in the email so you have it in text form. And just set up an account using your CNM email address. That should be the same email address that you used to make the purchase. And so that will be the sort of common link that will allow you to then access the eText there at inkling.com/read. So again, just set up an account, follow the steps using your CNM email address, and if you've already emailed Jacob and he's had time, the book should just be there for you. If it's not there for you right away, it might just mean that Jacob hasn't had a chance to provision the book for you yet, so you might just wait a little bit longer. If it's been more than a day, send me an email and we can check into what's going on. But hopefully there won't really be any issues with that. Inkling is kind of cool because it has a mobile app, so you can use it on Android or iOS. I'm not sure if it has a Windows mobile app, but you can check that out if you have a Windows device. Or you can just use it in a browser at that same address that I just told you about. So that's a way to access the book. And then the other thing I wanted to mention here is that unfortunately there is not currently a way to use financial aid to purchase the eText. So what I've done is I have posted some PDFs of the chapters that you'll need for the first 3 units. If you just click the links that are embedded in the learning modules, so wherever it says, read a chapter from the mile, there should be a link there embedded. You just click on the chapter number and you will be able to access the reading. I do that for the first few just to give you a chance to get your financial aid disbursement or find that way to use and apply your funds another way, because we can't directly use financial aid, unfortunately. So if you have any questions about any of that, please let me know. I'm going to post this video and then post so this will also be in the Getting Started section and the email that I've sent out to all of you. I'm also posting a course tour, so a screencast of how to navigate the class. Please check that out just so you can get a sense of where everything's at, and to make sure that we're all on the same page for the class.